Hi everybody, welcome to Khong Driving, and today we are at a little brick house and we're looking at the Isuzu Stealth. Now this is a limited run production for a very special kitted up vehicle to celebrate the 15th year anniversary. Alright, so let's go and have a look at the vehicle. Here's a closer look at the vehicle. Okay, they call it the Stealth, but I think maybe they wanted to call it the Bold, but since the Bold has already been taken by somebody else, they call it Stealth. Well, you can have it either in black and in white. So you take your pick. Well, white is not very stealthy, so I suppose the daytime in daytime is white, at night is black. Can you say it again? Wait. Okay.
Stealth for daytime.
Yes.
Stealth for nighttime.
And Stealth for nighttime. Okay, so you got to buy two, which means I got to spend 256,000 because one of them is 128. Okay, so well, it's not very stealthy, but at night I suppose you can say lah. But of course they have put in some very nice accent lines. You can see here in the dark. Well, this is like kind of simulation in the dark. You can see certain places where there are highlights, yeah. So you can see the line here, this will stand out. And then along the sides, of course, you see this one, and this one says Stealth, yeah. And of course, down there, again, just to remind you that it's very stealthy, you have some lining at the bottom, and it says Stealth 2. So let's take a look at the back. And so this is an overall look at what the Stealth looks like. So you must agree with me, yeah? It's not really stealthy, but I think it looks quite nice. It's a good rendition, so there are only limited numbers, so you know what to do, right? Okay, so the engine is the 1.9 liter diesel, which pushes out pretty decent power. And okay, but it's the same as the other 1.9 liter versions of the Isuzu D-Max. Yeah, I think it's the D-Max base. And 18-inch wheels, same as the premium top of the range D-Max, but this one has special styling, and this design is exclusive to this variant. And so here we have, what do we see here? We see power step. So what's the power step? What I'm going to do is I'm going to open the door and we'll see what happens. I'm going to open the door and voila, the power step gets down, and it works with all the doors. Okay, so even at the back door, I'm going to open the back door. It's closed now. Open the back door and the power step comes down. If you don't close the door properly, it doesn't go up. Okay, close the door and it goes up. So that's one of the accessories you get, and inside everything else remains the same except for this rendition of red and dark gray, I would say. And these are like half leather, so this part is leather and this part is fabric, so you get some ventilation. So this is the special seat rendition for Stealth, and in addition you get a front camera. These are accessories here, and also a rear camera, and other parts remain the same. And this is the back passenger. You get to see the rear seat, so it's made for 5. In terms of room, it looks quite decent. The seats look a bit low, so visually it looks like it's got a lot of space, but we have to sit inside. Yeah, not bad. Okay, I'm sitting inside and I have about 6 inches of leg room. Well, it's like a C segment car lah, and it's actually wider than a C segment, yeah, so you could say it's a D segment car. And when you have a truck like this, it all depends on whether the maker wants to have more priority on the seating or on the cargo. So these are what you call double cab, and so it is made more for passengers, so they try to give you more space. And you can see here there are the usual grab handles, and there are 3. The driver doesn't get one, and I don't know what this is, but it looks like it could be a tweeter. Okay, so we are outside, and of course just now we looked at the front wheels, right? And what we have here looks like a wishbone front, and of course the whole car is on a chassis leather frame. You get ventilated discs in the front and disc brakes, and at the back you have drums, which is quite common to vehicles in this category, and leaf springs at the back, coils in the front. And at the back here you get this decoration. I think it's a rollover cage rollover bar disguised. Yes, it's pretty solid here, and it's disguised with plastic here, and this is also metal, so this gives you some sort of rollover protection. So over at the back again you see the stealth design, and this is the rear bumper where the number plate is. Okay, so this one, for the other brands they have a lowered one for easy getting in and off, but this one doesn't have it, but but it looks pretty neat. And okay, so here you see a reverse camera. Well, what I saw in the brochure is this car has, or rather this truck has got a 360-degree camera, and in addition to the front and rear driving cams, yeah. And here is, okay, the special lightweight door. Looks like everybody's getting onto this, but it's a very simple modification, just a little shock absorber there. And inside here there's actually a spring that helps to lighten the load. So you can see here, you can lift up the door with just one finger. Very, very light. So good for people of advanced ages to close. So all it takes is just one hand movement. Okay, so on this side, it's a replica of the other side, and mirror image, yeah. And the power step is also here, so you get power steps on both sides. And up on the roof, you get some ski bars for you to put your stuff, your whatever you put on the roof, your box, your two-layer boxes and all that. Now over at the front, looks quite nice actually, very car-like nowadays, the trucks. And of course they're not as tough as they used to be, but they sure look a lot nicer. So what I see is projector lights here and fog lights. This look like the LED, and here's the front camera. So you can see this is part of the 360 camera system. The other cameras would be here on the wing mirror. So guys, what it does is this camera takes a picture, or rather scans this side, and then you have a camera at the back, then you have a camera in the front, and they all are put together, stitched together to give you what you see as a 360-degree view of the vehicle. So that means the camera can pick up anything that's along the side. So if there's another car or another obstruction along the side, the camera will pick it up and you will see it on your screen as another car there. So that's a pretty neat trick, and a lot of people do that. Okay, so that's it guys. The vehicle as a total would cost you $128,799 and a few cents. I'm not sure how much, but well, if you need to do one for night and day, you need to buy two. But I think one will be fine. All right guys, so thanks for being with us. That's the Isuzu Stealth. Okay, as a parting word, I would say that this vehicle is something that city slickers would want, because if you're really the hardcore four-wheel drive guy, you wouldn't be wanting to have that power step out there, because when the moment you hit something rough and you get that side of the vehicle there struck by something, that step would be gone, right? So this is for city slickers, but anyway, driving a truck is quite nice nowadays, and there are many options open. So this one is the Isuzu Stealth. Thanks for watching, guys, and till we meet again, bye bye.